Are boats supposed to be girls or boys?
I think girls.
She's a big old. All right. We're here at the Seavee Factory. It's popping off right in the action here.
We service loop, like, so you see here, you see how we service loop every wire?
Yeah.
So if you ever had to replace this, you have wire to work with. In your boat, you're going to have a sick amount
Yeah,
of
we'll have
lights
the Lumitech.
Yeah,
the rope.
You're going to be able to control that with your phone or your MFD and change all the lighting and go through the music and everything. This way, we could put them, we could tighten them down, we could torque them down, we could do everything we have to do this way.
Yeah.
And that way, you don't have anything spinning or slipping.
Yeah, no. The screwless rod holders. This looks a lot cleaner.
So we rig the caps, we do all this, then we go ahead and we marry it. Once it's installed, we bond the cap, we bolt the cap in.
Yeah.
And everything you see here, we tab it in. So we glass all these areas here onto your boat.
Yeah.
So pretty much once it's on your boat, it's forever.
This has double doors too?
This one has double doors, correct. So when it has double doors, we manufacture it like this so we can work on it and not have to deal with those. You got to fix all.
Yeah, because normally the transom would be on the back of the cap.
Correct.
Or like the cap for the transom.
But since you have double doors, we're able to do it like this.
Makes
so
sense.
Let's go look at your baby.
Yeah,
Ready to pop that sucker out?
We're giving birth today.
Yeah.
I'm a daddy.
Oh,
I told my son, I said, sorry, son, you're no longer the #1.
The girl that runs lamination's so excited to get her out. She's like, when's he coming? He's asking like 3 times. When's he coming? When's he coming?
Kind of like going into the operation room.
And made in America right here, baby.
It was funny, the guys from Ray Marine were like, are they going to know what boat it is? I'm like, yeah, just put Patrick Wheel and they'll be good. They'll figure it out.
He called me too.
Yeah.
Mark's so excited. Mark's like, all right, this, and I think we should do this. And I'm like, whatever you think we should do, let's do it.
Yeah.
I go, we got to keep him winning tournaments.
Keep making that money, baby.
Right? Keep buying all these toys.
Well, like I was texting the other day, what was impressive is the only center consoles in the top 5 of the series
are Seavees.
And I wanted to be the #1 Seavee on the series, but I'll take it.
If
I tie art staff, we'll call it even.
Yeah. So here's your baby.
Woo!
So as you see, all your fuel tanks are in. Your boat's been
look at this
infused.
thing.
Want to climb in it before we pop it out?
Oh man, dude.
Look at the size of that middle tank.
This is wild.
All your fuel tanks are in.
Yeah,
We foamed them all in. Then we go ahead and after we cut the foam out, we go ahead and resin on top of the foam.
Yeah, so don't get water in it.
Right. Yeah, you have wells here. That's your bilge
Come up, Cap.
Got your water tank.
How much fuel capacity?
775.
Woo! We were just talking about the fuel bill for the 500 gallons.
All your fuel tanks.
Water
everything
tanks.
is in. Water tank fuel. Well, that's waste.
Yeah.
2 water
okay.
tanks.
The waters
And then you have 3 fuel tanks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
These are your rod lockers. Over here is going to be your fish box. That's when we'll grind this all out, put the interliner in. We'll go to secondary bonding after here.
Crazy how much bigger it is than the 39.
It's crazy to see, we came here the last time, we were skin coating, very much the beginning of it all. And now, like, just to see all of this. I mean, all these stringers, everything getting put in here, pretty epic just to see it all in here now.
And as you see, all our stringers, bulkheads, fuel tanks, everything is done in the mold.
Yeah.
So there's no room for error afterwards. You're not going to have anything popping out, delaminating.
It's under the deck because you never get to see it.
Right.
We're seeing it now.
Look how tall you are, right? I mean, think about that.
That's a live well right there.
That's a live well right there. So everywhere you see behind the glass, that's all core. Different styles of core. Everything that we use is pretty much man-made materials. We don't use any wood. There is no wood. There's no balsa wood.
Yeah.
There's nothing in this.
Well, that Vinicel is epic. It's super light, and then once you glass it gets insanely strong.
For instance, on your particular boat, on this boat here, where we're doing that custom thing, this is all stainless steel under here.
Oh, yeah,
So
for the Seakeeper.
Right. If you knock all this, you could feel it's a different density than even the gas tank. The core, where we bolt stuff, it's different density cores, different style of cores. So like if you see the transom, you've got that black core. A lot of engineering goes into this.
The black Kusa?
Yeah. Your transducer pocket is there.
Oh, right there,
That's already in the mold. So all that's done already.
Yeah.
So it's not like after the fact, we just, we go ahead and just cut the gel out of it and we pop your transducer right in there.
All right, we're about to give birth to the brand new Liquidated 42Z. This is the official moment when this thing is gonna come out of here and be like a baby. There it is, the first look.
That's a nice color. Damn, that looks good.
That's beautiful.
That looks really nice.
We're doing it! It's happening!
She is pretty.
This right here, that is a bad weather machine right there. When there's waves, we're going right through it.
She's a special hull, let me tell you.
Ah.
He looks like my kid Christmas morning.
We gave birth, boys! We did it! It's a boy! Or is it a girl? Are boats supposed to be girls or boys?
I think girls.
Girls?
Mostly girls.
Big old bitch. She's a big old bitch.
It's a big boat.
It's good. I love the gray.
Beautiful.
It's so cool how nice it comes out too.
Yeah.
Really dope.
You see how we gel even over the doors?
Yeah.
We go ahead and trim this out.
So
That's
they're not repainting.
right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're not so it's even. So you don't have any.
The official numbers. It's a real boat.
Right, that will be gelled over in gray
Yeah.
also. We call the speed rails. This is what avoids you from flipping the boat.
Yeah.
Like some of the stepped holes.
Yeah, because if you normally have like just a
they
chine there.
just flip on you.
Yeah. All right, so we saw the hole coming out of the mold. This is the boat right here, baby. So now everything goes inside of here, and we're gonna take a look at the inner liner. The cap goes on top of that.
Three-piece boat, you got the hull. Like, look, they're putting the liner on that boat right now. You know, they dry fit it, they adjust, and we mud it in. So as you see, you've already gone in the trim room. They're gonna start dry fitting you and get you here, so the whole boat will go in the trim room. But this is your actual liner right here.
Wow.
So now that you get an idea of like, you have an open hole, and now you see your liner. So here's where you have your two, like we were talking in your boat. You got the two live wells here. You got a fish box here, fish box there. You got the 5-gallon bucket holders here. Your bill jack says here. Then up there, if you stand up here in the box here, you see where we're talking about your forward live well, your forward fish box, your rod lockers, and then your console.
A lot of deck space.
A lot of deck space. So all your drains are here.
Okay.
And then we cover this here, so
Yep.
you don't see anything. So you don't have any stub drains all throughout the deck.
The live wells they're in the cap, they sit on
Above
top
all
of
this.
here.
I like the idea of the teak transit.
Yeah, I think it'll be a cool, especially with the little, I want to have like little splashes of the teak in the boat.
Yeah.
You got the
Teak
ladder
rocket
backs,
launcher,
right?
you got the
Teak.
ladder backs. I think it'll just like set it off. Because it's like white and then gray.
It'll look nice.
And it's that teak. It'll be classic.
I think
Especially I think with the aluminum tower.
It'll look really
It kind of
nice.
keeps that
Yeah.
classic look.
I love the aluminum tower.
Yeah.
Sport fish
I know
kind of
you do
vibes.
that. Like all this is infused, so it's real cool because you're getting a perfectly made product. You know, it's not like there's no human error here. Look at this.
That's just making sure that the resin goes all through everything.
Correct.
And
There's
it's not
no,
just
there's
like,
no spots, and which makes everything tighter. Everything is everything is.
Well, that's what people don't understand too. Is like having too much resin, it doesn't make the boat stronger.
No, it actually makes it weaker because it's brittle.
Because resin itself is brittle.
Brittle,
You
right.
just want that perfect like lamination.
Right.
Basically.
Not only is a boat an animal, that you got the bigger Seakeeper. I mean, this thing is.
This is on 30 pounds, 30,000 fully loaded.
Right.
Last time we were here, I was really impressed just to see the process, right? You guys start down here, and then it just moves through the factory,
Right.
and out at the end is a brand new boat. They got the departments, you got all the people, everything's like cataloged and detailed along the build, along the way, and it's really cool to see. Because a lot of people think that building a boat is just like, I don't know, you just like
Throw it
put
together.
stuff together, you know, like.
To begin with a lot of naval architecture, then you move into engineering,
Yeah.
and then you move into quality control and the processes and stuff. And we've got controls and processes and lamination schedules that we run through the entire build.
I told Eddie, I was like, whatever we can do to max this bad boy out, let's just overkill build style. And it wasn't even a question. It was like, oh yeah, we already do that. And I'm like, okay. Just making sure, just making sure. And that's also the thing is like when you build a boat from start to finish, you also like can think about like, hey, we're doing the Seakeeper a certain way.
Correct.
So we need to make sure we build that area because doing it after the fact is almost impossible.
Right.
Because if I buy a boat, I'm like, Eddie, I want to put a Seakeeper. It's like,
Right.
it's not easy.
Well, like in your particular case where we're doing this custom stuff on the Seakeeper, what we're doing with tower and everything, like I was telling you earlier, we not only stainless steel reinforce your stringers, but over here we also strengthen the whole deck.
Top
here
deck there,
is different.
What we said, 60 on this thing?
No, you're gonna go more than 60.
More than 60?
Yeah.
Danny can't go more than 60.
All right, we could throttle them down if you want. We could laminate some for good luck.
$100 bill in there.
Yeah, you see all the cores different.
Yeah.
So in different areas, different cores.
Like having obviously all these different layers of fiberglass is strengthening it.
Correct.
Because you're laying it this way and then this is coming in this way, you're glassing it and that's just making it stronger and stronger.
This will all be glued in, fiberglass into your hull.
That's why obviously all that sanding, everything that's like grinded is where it's gonna be adhered.
Well, the whole boat really, but yeah, mostly in those areas there, correct. On top of your boat, so you've got your core underneath there. On top of that, you see how it changes this color?
Yeah.
This is actually insulation foam that we glass like a core.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
that's your fish box right there.
Correct. So that's all insulation foam on top of that. So it makes the box a little bit thicker, right?
Yeah.
But it makes it hold ice. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
notice our Seavees just hold ice phenomenal. Look at that fish box. When are you gonna get it dirty?
No, we're catching marlin and sailfish.
No, I'm excited for this thing. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very cool.
It'll be November before you know it.
Yeah, you see, look, even sanding, you're never gonna see that. Every part of the boat has to be perfect.
We're doing finishing work on the bottom of the boat that no one's ever gonna see.
Right. No one's ever gonna see that.
But you'll know. Seavee will know.
We'll know.
When you guys deliver the boat, you'll know that there's imperfections on the bottom.
Right. That's how we do it right. So he's already probably done all the inside.
Yeah.
Protected it. And then he moves to the parts that he hasn't done. Because even the inside, you look at the inside, everything gets sanded, everything gets buffed. Every little, your fish boxes where you're gonna have gaffs and fish and teeth and hooks, Doesn't matter. When we deliver the boat, we'll let you scratch it. We're gonna deliver it perfect.
I appreciate that. This is a 40.
This is a 45.
That is huge.
So this is a 45 hardtop. This is actually hull number 1 of the 45. So this is a brand new hardtop.
Yeah.
That's the tower that's going on this 45 hardtop.
That's what's crazy to see. Like when you see this off the boat,
it's huge.
Like how big it looks. You know, when it's on the boat, it doesn't look as big. Like even the tower, like
you think about the size of this hardtop, right?
It's bigger than some boats.
This is bigger than some glass boats, yeah. This will ultimately be your hardtop too. I mean, you know, out of this hardtop. Our employees kind of stay in their departments, and that's why they're experts at what they do. This is for a 45.
45, yeah.
It's going to be way taller than your 39.
Yeah.
So now you're the Seakeeper. So now you'll be rocking.
Oh, it's a whole different. No, you're going to be up there. It's a different game. Yeah, but you're still going to go up and down. You'll still, you know, but you're not going to rock.
The big thing for us too is having obviously more seats, more room, more storage, and a Seakeeper. More bait, I mean everything. It's a huge upgrade.
The seas this handles is night and day.
Yeah.
No, and you'll have the seat back there, which are, you know, 2 of your guys who could be rigging, doing their stuff completely dry, comfortable. You could have your whole crew in the double row. Everybody comfortable. The other nice thing is in the middle of the day when it gets hot and somebody just wants to get out of the sun for a little bit, the top is way bigger.
And having room to put balloons. You can put 2 balloons easily underneath there. We gave birth to a baby today. Sir, your baby's here. Come check him out. Having the Seakeeper, having the bigger boat, it just opens up more days to go fishing.
Absolutely.
You know, now it's like, oh, it's 4 to 5. We're like, oh, let's go, boys. Like, we got no problem with that. I'm excited. The excitement is real now, especially now that it's like,
you see it.
Now it's out of the mold, and it's like, it's a real boat.
Now you see your hull.
Before, I was like, is it a boat? Thank you for letting us see the birthing process.
Thank you very much. Thanks
for coming by,
really
guys.
Cool. Thank you.
To kind of be working with you guys. It's like building a house.
Congrats.
You know?
Awesome.
Patty.
And you guys?
Building a house. We're building a big old 42-foot house.
Yeah.
That's it. That's a wrap. Seavee World Headquarters. No tariffs needed.